Hello and welcome to the March 2023 channel update for the hammackj channel. It's been a while. It's been a very long time. And I keep talking about things in videos, and I just want to kind of sum everything up instead of having a video here and there with everything that I'm saying. But let's go ahead and go here. So since last time I made one of these videos, October, we were at 2382 subscribers, and now we're at 2830-ish. I think it was like 33 a minute ago, but I didn't even bother updating. But yeah, it's a pretty substantial gain. Still about 100 a month-ish, give or take. But thank you very much to everybody who subscribed, and I really appreciate you. And again, thank you to everyone that that's already subscribed and that's been watching all the videos. And I know I didn't I didn't upload for like a month, and the channel was going down. I think I was down to it must have been like 10,000 views a day, which is pretty low for a YouTube channel, right? And I'm back up to almost 30,000 views again. A day? I think that's a day. I think it's a day. I mean, it's like 24 hours, 48 hours. I don't know. Something like that. But I really appreciate it. I really appreciate everybody who watches the videos and leaves comments and subscribes and all that stuff. It's just great. It's great talking with people and meeting new people and stuff like that. So I really appreciate that. So we're going to go through all the different series that I got going up with our one per slide. But obviously the Zeke Brothers was canceled. I broke my leg. I could no longer continue leading the guild. And, I literally took like 2 months from playing it. I didn't play EverQuest for 2 months, pretty much. I said everything I'm going to say about that in that video, wherever that is. But the series is canceled and done. The Moon Kitties of Vanigi, as I've taken to call them, is still in progress, in development still. This is the Warrior, Shaman, Bard, Rogue, Beast Lord, and Druid series, focusing on the Vashir race with a Wood Elf Druid. Still in development. We're going to go all the way until we hit level cap, and then I'll do update videos every once in a while on that when it's done, until they hit 120, and then it's done. Hopefully I'll have acquired enough of those what are they called, the primal ornaments that my characters on Fronavi will have some cool looking weapons, but we'll see. But it's still going. It's gonna pick up in pace. What are we at? I've recorded up to episode 14, and the pace is gonna increase significantly on those moving forward. But that'll be here in March. Gnomeregard's Journey. I'm booting this back up, bringing it back. So this is the Necromancer, mostly solo series. I call it Necro ++. Because sometimes I bring in other characters and whatnot, and we are going to be bringing in other characters. I'm going to be showing some different things. We're going to be going through all the Knights of Shadow stuff. I've already done a few videos on that, but Gnomeregard is going to be my in-game showing something kind of character, plus all the different things. So he'll be doing all that shortly in the next month or two, and I'm planning all that stuff. Tawani's Pilgrimage. So I've kind of gone full stream with this series. There should be. I'm recording this in mid-February, so at my current video count, I should have a video a day for March for Tawani's Pilgrimage. It should be around the 10 a.m. Central release time. This is the Monk, Shaman, Bard series. Currently, it's a True Box series as of today, but I'm downsizing my office, changing some stuff around. I really don't like having 6 monitors in front of me. it's really just become like, it's like a pain to look up, and I'm just annoyed. So I'm changing my office up a little bit, and true boxing is just not going to be on the table for a lot of things anymore. But I'm gonna move them over to an IS Boxer type setup, just like I do with the Sons of Thule and stuff like that. So that series is gonna go. Goal is to get them to 120 as soon as possible, and then we'll focus on some other characters, leveling those characters up. And my goal is to get a nice, 6 characters at 120 that can go and do the group missions and all that stuff. Is the goal for all of this. So. Sons of Thule, the Shadow Knight Shaman Bard series. There's a theme here. Still in development. I'm actually planning out the next, the finishing of Seeds of Destruction. That's where we left off before Jelinek kicked off, and I kind of got distracted. But we're gonna be kicking that series off. I'm just trying to figure out where I was, get them all set up. It's gonna continue as an IS Boxer series. Not True Box, like I mentioned a few times, but I'm kind of phasing out the True Box, as you can see. I might put the Beast Lord in this group. Remember we had the Beast Lord from the Terror of the Ferrot. I like race changed him and everything to Ixar, and I'm like, all gun ho, but I'm still trying to decide if I want to do that. Taking on a 4th character in this series exponentially increases the amount of time it takes to do things, right? Since these quest items, usually I have to go get them for each character, so it's another character that I have to go and collect, a bunch of items for, but I might do it anyway. It just depends on how I'm feeling, and if I want to pay for the Beast Lord account is really what it boils down to. See, the Adventures of Voxel and Stassi. Now, this is one of them that's dear to my heart, and this one is going to continue. It's still in development, but it's going to take off after the Moon Kitties. I've said this in a few different things. So once the Moon Kitties are max level, so the current max level on Viniki is, I think, 70 or 75. So once they hit 70 or 75, I won't be making videos on them anymore, and I'll be able to transition to these guys. I've moved them all to Fronavi. I had stripped them when I left them off of Jelinek. I sold all their gear, whatnot, so I had to re-gear them. Voxel is currently fairly geared, and I think Stassi, who's now Stassi X, because I already had Stassi on Fronavi, she will need to get some gear, so I'm going to gear them up a little bit, and then they'll be ready to go. And the mage, Soldatna, is now Soldatnaz with an S at the end. I finished her epic. I think that was like the last thing I did on Jelinek before I fell down the stairs. So literally like the last thing. I spent so much time working on the mage epic and getting that done. It was crazy. There is a video on the mage epic that is currently in editing. I'm trying to piece together whatever I recorded, because it is a mess. I don't know what I was thinking how I recorded that one, but it is a mess. Most of the epics I do them linearly. Like I start at the beginning of wherever Alakazam says the quest starts, and then I go through all the text. On the mage epic, I just like jumped all around and I skipped all kinds of places, so it doesn't make sense yet. So once I get it making sense, that one will be out and ready to go. So Voxel and Stassi is gonna be good to go soon. Probably April. I think they're gonna be back in April. And then the goal of the series was originally to get them to 60, right? So now they're on Fronavi. I'm probably gonna just level them all the way up to 120 as this trio. I think it'll make a nice trio. And we'll go through all that. I'm not going to focus on quests or anything like that. This is just going to be a grind series. I might even stream it if I start streaming again around April. And that kind of might be a good thing to do. So they're going to... I think Voxel's 55 right now, so it should be a good place to start. And we'll just grind it up. And if it's a streaming series, it'll be fun. because Necro, Druid, and Mage is a formidable grouping. So we'll see. Plus mercenaries, right? So that makes them even stronger. All right. Next, heroic level 100 guides. I have most of the classes done, I think. There's a few more to go. I'll have to look at my list here in a minute. Maybe at least half of them are done. So once I get the rest of them done, they'll all be out. They're releasing every Sunday, I think at 9 a.m. And so those will just be released out over the next however long it takes. I think there's like 12 or 16 classes. So however long that takes is how long it takes for that to come out. But those will all be out. And so far the response to them has been okay. So pretty good. I haven't gotten any like you're completely wrong. Wait till you see the Shadow Knight one. It's hilarious how strong the Shadow Knight is compared to every single other one. It is just like night and day difference. But yeah, so that's fun. So those will be coming out. Oh, I didn't do it. I didn't do my little thing at the bottom. EverQuest, Epic Guide, and etc. So Epic videos are coming out as I finish them. So as I said, the Mage Epic is the next one that's going to be coming out for the Epics. And then I have the Necromancer one halfway done, all the way up to Plane of Sky. And then it's like 2 years later that like I don't know, something happened. I like didn't play Gnome Regard. I was doing other characters, you know, whatever. It literally like 2 years from when I started the Epic Quest to now. And I'm gonna try to salvage the footage, but it's gonna be kind of funny because you're gonna see like, I think it was like level 70 or something like that, Gnome Regard, and then it's gonna be level 120 Gnome Regard. So that'll be funny, and we'll get those all out there once I get them. Because like once you get the thing from Plane of Air, which I finished, the rest of the epic's pretty trivial. So it's just a matter of getting all that done. But it's just, I thought it was kind of hilarious that I did that. And then I'll be working on the Epic 2.0s for Shadow Knight. I've already started it. The Shaman, the Bard, the Monk, obviously, and some other ones. We're gonna knock all of them out, so they're all on the list. It's just a matter of getting to them and whatnot. And I do need to do the Tawani Fronavi Epic quest. I already have all the pieces in my bag. I just haven't turned them in, so I gotta do that. I already did the video on Tawani Yellowknack, so it's the same thing pretty much. So I'm gonna get that knocked out and get her Epic 1.0 finished. Grab some bag space, but I don't think I'll make a video on that one. Let's see what else. Oh, I was messing around with animations. All right, so yeah, that's in development. Elder Scrolls Online. So this one's a big one. I like the game. I love the game. I enjoy playing the game. I'm gonna continue playing the game, but I'm not gonna put them on this channel. I've actually created a separate channel called hammackj_ESO, and I'm gonna put all my Elder Scroll videos there. And I don't know. It feels like sometimes I'm watching when the videos come out, right? And I lose subscribers when an Elder Scroll video comes out, and then when an EverQuest video comes out, I gain subscribers. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna split the Elder Scrolls Online out into its own channel. I've already created it. I'm gonna upload the entire I think I have like 80 videos recorded of it. I'm gonna upload them all to the new channel, and I'm going to just release them as I get the thumbnail added to them, right? I'm not even gonna waste my time scheduling them, and just get them all out there as soon as I can. I'm gonna leave the videos that I've already released on this channel, and then all the ones I have scheduled. So wherever that cutoff point is of what I haven't scheduled and what I haven't uploaded to the new one, like that's where the cutoff is going to be, and all the rest will be there. and I'll put in the description for all those moving to a different channel or whatever, but that way it lets me separate them, and then I can focus when I make videos for that. I don't have to, like, I'm going to show my Trello board here in a minute of all my all the videos I got going on and all the craziness that is crazy, and I'm going to just have that as a separate channel, and if that's successful, like if that works, I might spin off other things into separate channels too. So we'll just have to see how that goes. But I like the game a lot. It's fun. It's like a different thing. Like if I don't want a box, like I go play Elder Scrolls. That's kind of really how it is. And there's other games I like to play, and it seems like when I do those kind of videos, I lose subscribers. So I'm gonna be moving stuff around over time, and we're just gonna see how it goes. So Cyberpunk 2077, I have a playthrough. I'm like 30 episodes into this thing, and I haven't edited it all. I'm gonna get it out there eventually, but this is a very fun game, also single player. So I'm gonna get this one out there. I'm probably gonna put it on the main channel, this one, right? I have another idea for another channel that's called like long plays. That's like longer videos, and I think some of these were like really long because I did them based on like however long the quest was. So I'm still thinking on that, but there's gonna be some Cyberpunk 2077 content, and then the stuff I'm working on, right? So Holdridge's Crusade. I don't think it's a spoiler to say that Holdridge got upgraded to a heroic character. So did Alia, and then there isn't an enchanter yet. I'm gonna have to get a heroic character for that. But what I want to do with this series is take 3 random characters, a paladin, a ranger, and an enchanter, and level them up from 100. Starting in heroic gear and following the path wherever that may lead, where they can go. I think this is a good combo. I can use mercenaries for healers. A paladin can heal. I think that kind of, takes care of that aspect. The paladin can tank anything. Enchanter can do DPS and CC, and the ranger, takes care of DPS. I think it's going to be an interesting combo. It's not something I don't think I've ever seen on anything. Like I haven't seen this combo anywhere, so it's going to be something we're going to try out. We're going to start at 100. So there's going to be growing pains, obviously, because if you watch the paladin heroic video, I don't think the ranger one's out at this point in time, but by the time this video comes out, it should be out possibly. But yeah, there's some growing pains, but it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. So that's something I'm working on. Just trying to plan out where to take them and stuff like that. And then this one, Boomerguard's Travels. So there was a comment on one of the videos, and someone called me a boomer because I was complaining, and then somebody like started saying Boomerguard, and they like kept messing up the Nomerguard name, and I went with it. I was able to get the name. So I need a wizard to do the wizard epic, right? So I had gotten some requests when I was streaming that people wanted to see non-traditional groups, right? So like they see Shadow Knight, Bard, Shaman, like all the time, melee DPS, nothing else. So I want to dig the Holy Trinity, which is Warrior, Cleric, Enchanter, right? And see where we can go with this. This is gonna be it's gonna be a different kind of series, right? I'm going to give them an accelerated start by giving them gear, right? They're gonna be twinked really, really well. With probably the best that you can get for a level 1. I think I already have everything. I've farmed North TOV non-stop for as many accounts as I have, right? And I think they're going to be good. I'm going to go with 2 mages. I was thinking wizard, and do alliances and stuff, but I prefer the mages just because they can call a hero me. And since this group does not have a bard, does not have a shaman, does not have a druid, they have no accelerated speed at all. I got them all J boots, so they're going to be fine in that regard, but they are going to be slow boys, is really what it boils down to. And being able to just take the mage and run to the spot and group call a hero at some point, or just, you know, call a hero the other mage plus one other, or use the wizard and teleport all of them to his bind point. There's some cool things we can do with that. Like, one of the things I do on live is I have my druid bound at Gribble. And whenever I do a group at Gribbles, I grab 3 of them, teleport them there, drop a campfire, port the rest of them there. It's just, it works. It's fantastic. But lots of things you can do. So this will be, they're all gnomes. Obviously, I like gnomes. So this is going to be a fun series. This is going to be kind of my warrior series. I really wanted to play another warrior, and I wanted to play it all the way to 120. So that's kind of my goal. Hopefully it turns out okay, but I'm planning it out. So one of the requests I've gotten on some videos is do non-standard locations. So this one is gonna have non-standard locations. I'll tell you what. Let me see if I can pull that up real quick. 1 second. All right, I can bring this in. So this is my work in progress document, right? I haven't named the gnomes yet, but Gnomery, Hobbs, Viva, Beauregard, they're going to be the main characters. So I plan on starting them as gnomes in Steamfont Mountain. They're already created. They're already in my guild hall. Like, I've been dropping stuff on them. So I have never gone to Crushbone in any of my videos. I've never gone to really Mistmore in any of my videos. And I don't think I've gone to Hole in any of my videos. So that is going to be our kind of starting path. I was thinking Dragon Necropolis or Plane of Innovation. I haven't decided which one yet. Plane of Innovation is kind of fun. Cryptonautics, I don't think I've done that one. And then I want to go into Dragons of Norath and actually spend some time here. And do some of the quests. That's something I wanted to do. And then Depths of Dark Hollow, kind of the same concept, right? There's some cool items and some cool quests that we can do in there. I want to kind of do. And that'll get us to 80, going down that side path. Probably even higher, because I'm going to have auto grant on and all that stuff. And then pretty much we go down the path of the Secrets of Fadar. I think this was a part of the hero's journey. We're going to go down that path. Since we're gnomes, we're going to take all the opportunity we can to do that. And then I haven't really figured it out after that. But pretty much everything is the same as all the other stuff. Yeah, the Slip Gear Gym and the Ancient Werewolf School were 2 things I wanted to take a look at and go for that. But yeah, so this is my work in progress document on that. So I think it'll be fun. This will be kind of like a capstone capstone series. Every you know, this will be when things are wrapped up. This isn't immediate. Like Tawani should be 120, Holdridge should be 120. You know, all that other stuff should be kind of knocked out. The Moon Kitty should be done. Voxel and Stassi should be done. This is going to be kind of like the last series I start leveling up from fresh, I think, at this point. But at this, then I'll have every class at 120, I believe. Like I have almost all of them, and then actually I'll have double on a lot of these, but I really want the warrior is really what I want, and the wizard. So the warrior and the wizard are the big things, but that's that, you know, that's in the works. And then I'm gonna start a game dev journey, and I'll be devlogging it. It's gonna be pretty interesting. I was gonna go down the Unity path, and I had some frustration. I actually made a video. I actually made 2 devlog videos that I did not post because I wasn't happy with them. But I went down the Unity path and I just hit wall after wall after wall fighting Unity. I had a problem where I couldn't get more than 30, or yeah, I couldn't get over 30 FPS in the game with like literally nothing in the scene unless I had OBS running to record it to show that I couldn't do it. And then it would give me 60 FPS. It was just absolute bonkers. Happened on multiple computers and multiple different video cards. I was just like, this is insane. I can't deal with this. And another thing I tried was I tried to open up, because I used to do a lot of Unity back in Unity 2000, I think 18 or 2019. I don't know what version it was. I think it was 19. But I tried to open up some of my old projects with that old editor. Like I installed the old specific editor that it asked for, and they would not run, they would not load, all kinds of broken issues. It was just, it wasn't something I could conceivably want to waste my time with. You know, then you have to pay for Unity and stuff like that. So, you know, I was like, all right, shelve Unity. I made a whole video on how I didn't like it. And then I don't know, it was like lucid dreaming or something, and I found this YouTube channel that did Unreal Engine, and this guy was offering a tutorial for like entry-level survival game tutorial. And so I was like, why not? I'll try it. And because I was like going into Unreal thinking I can do C++ in Unreal and I don't have to worry about all the nonsense, right? And I was wrong. I was absolutely equivocally wrong. Any C++ you do in Unreal, you still have to do blueprints, their visual editing stuff, and I was just like, oh gosh, this is terrible. You know, I went through probably 60 lectures of this guy doing Unreal blueprint stuff, and I just like, this is terrible. I can't. It's not me. Like I like to code. I don't like to drag and drop. That's why I kind of liked Unity more in that regard, because there's a little bit of coding, a little bit more coding, and Unreal was just drag and drop and nodes and stuff like that. And it just drove me insane. And I made a whole video on how I hated that and didn't publish it. But I don't know, lucid dreaming or something, and I stumbled across a game engine called Bevy in the Rust language, and it just clicked. I don't know, and I've been having fun messing around with it, and we're gonna start. I'm gonna make a game. I'm gonna make multiple games, right? I'm not gonna start out making my dream game. I'm gonna make multiple games, and I'm gonna try to document and show as much as I can, and make them, you know, great. I'm gonna spend a lot more time on the videos than I do for what I do for now, right? I'm gonna try to learn more editing tricks and stuff. Maybe I can apply it to the other games, and whatnot. But that is something I'm planning, and something I'm hoping to kick off sooner than later. That's the whole reason I started YouTube in the first place, was to get better at talking, so I could make a game dev journey. And what do we have? 3 years later, so maybe 4 years later. We're just now getting to it, so that's my goal. That's my end goal for this whole YouTube thing. So we'll see how it goes. Next, streaming. So I got a lot of complaints about the YouTube streaming. People didn't like it. They preferred Twitch, and so that's, if I start streaming, I'm still negotiating when I can do that, and when I have time, right? I'm thinking, you know, at least once, maybe twice a week, but nothing more. I can't get into 3 days a week doing anything. It's just, it killed me. I'm still recovering from how hard I went on Yellowknack, and it's painful. I think about it every day, how hard I went on that and whatnot. So if I start streaming, it'll be back on the Twitch channel, the hammackj one there, and I will be not necessarily streaming EverQuest. I will stream lots of different things. I might stream the game dev stuff. I might stream playing different games. Might stream Minecraft. I don't know. But I'm not going to hold myself to streaming any kind of specific thing over and over again. Just going to have fun with it. And I think that's something that I don't know. I was streaming raids and that became terrible. I didn't enjoy it. And I don't think anybody else enjoyed it. And I don't think anybody enjoyed the YouTube version of streaming either, because it's missing a lot of the features and stuff that I think people like. So moving forward, I'm not going to do that. I don't plan on streaming raids. I don't unless I boot up the emulator server and I load up all 54 characters and do that. I don't plan on it. But I don't plan on streaming raids. I plan on just having fun. You know, whatever game I feel like playing is going to be what I stream. I don't think I'll set a schedule on that. I just have, you know, we're going to play such and such on a day. Might be like 7 Days to Die. It might be a new game. You know, it'll just be whatever. So kind of try to make it cool, make it fun, and not burn myself out, because that was just too much. All right, going forward, I've said a lot of going forward, but let me pull this in. So going forward, I have started to become more organized and planning things out. As you can see here, this is my Trello board. Every single video I make goes on this board. Every single idea goes on the board. So if someone says, hey, make a conflagrant armor guide video, I put it on the board. Someone says make an EverQuest 2023 guide, I put it on the board, right? Someone says play Final Fantasy 14 again, I put it on the board with a question mark. Ion Blaze told me EverQuest 2 is going to have a really user-friendly expansion come out March 28th. I put it on the board. I'm going to try it out. I'm going to make a video on it. It's going to be a video. All the videos start over here, and then they come over here, right? I have this like flow down method, right? And as you can see, like I have, like when you upload a video to YouTube, it processes and it has to be scheduled, whatnot. So you can see I have a ton of videos, and editing. A lot of them are Elder Scrolls Online, but there's a lot of going on. Like I got a whole series of Minecraft stuff, all kinds of crazy stuff going on here. And then I plan out what I'm gonna make, right? Like. So, I mean, these aren't really spoilers right now, because by the time this one comes out, I don't know, maybe a spoiler. Like, the Tawani stuff, like I've planned out every step of the way and where they're going to go. I have them all on a calendar. Right, I can see what video is going to release on what day, what time. I'm trying to get organized so I can figure out what I need to do and make videos faster, right? With this, I know, like, so today's the 14th, right? Tomorrow, Tawani 45 is going out, and ESO 19 is going out. So I can kind of see when those are going out, and I can see that I need to schedule the videos from the 19th all the way till March 1st. And then I have one more video here in editing that needs to be done for February. So I'm just getting more organized, trying to figure all this stuff out and try to do it a little bit more professionally overall. That's what I want to go forward. You know, forward, I want to do that. And, you know, hopefully the content will get better and maybe people will like it. I don't know. But, yeah, so here's all the links and stuff. So I'll put it in the description, but the new ESO channel is going to be... What does this actually go to? Yeah, so it's right here. That's what it looks like right now. I haven't had a chance to do anything to it yet. It's kind of made it just before this video, honestly. But yeah, Twitch, that's where we're gonna stream when we start streaming again. Twitter, I don't even use it. Reddit, so I figured out, I think, what was wrong with this thumbnail issue with from the if this then that thing that uploads the video there. I might fix that, and if that works, that'll work. And I'll get that going again, but right now I don't even look at it. Let's see here. Discord. This is the Discord channel. If you have questions, like, I don't see the nested YouTube comments. Like, you'll see a comment on YouTube. Like, if you don't reply to the root comment, I'll never get an email about it. I'll never get, it doesn't show up in my list of, let me see if I can show that. Yeah, I think that's safe. Yeah, so like, it won't show up in my I haven't responded if it's not a top level comment on a video. So it's just the way that works. And if I don't see it, I don't see it. And I apologize for that. I'm still trying. Like, I didn't do anything for 2 months, and I have like 2 months of comments that I'm still responding to. So if you're getting a response to a comment that's 2 or 3 months old, that's why. Like, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. And I feel bad. Some of these were really nice comments and stuff like that. I just feel bad I didn't get a chance to respond sooner. And then, yeah, so Discord is where you, if you need anything, hop on there and message me. If it's not personal, just do it in the actual channel. Like, I have an EverQuest channel, I have an Elder Scrolls channel, there's an IS Boxer channel, and a few other things. If it's not a personal thing, just do it that way, and then everybody can see it. I've noticed that helps a lot of other people too, because some people have I still get questions about the EQ emu stuff, and like, people ask me directly and I'll answer their question, and I'll get the same question again, and it's just easier if it's answered in channel, and it gets solved a little bit quicker. And then Odyssey, what does this thing do? Yeah, this thing, jeez, 10 months ago. Oh, it still uploads videos. I don't even look at this, so that's kind of cool. It synchronizes YouTube, so that's neat. Seopolis, wow, that one's pinned to the top. It's crazy. Yeah, but yeah, 1 view for the same video. I got way more views on YouTube, so I don't think it's really popular here. But yeah, there we go. I think that's everything. I can't remember anything else. But if you're enjoying the channel, thank you very much for watching, and have a fantastic day.